Testing. Okay. I don't know why that was off. How's everybody doing? This is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We are back here with another hard rant stream. I got a few things to talk about, and we got a few playtest games to actually check out. Appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna double check my speakers or my audio. I know I'm loud and I know people can hear me, but it's the distortion in my voice that needs to be checked. That's the prime issue, is the distortion. How about this? What if we use this? Let's try it out. 1 second. I want to test something out. Testing. Okay, that's better. I don't know why it was hooked up to the other one, but this might be a little too loud. I can adjust it here in just a minute. Testing, 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 testing. Go over here to 50, and then we're gonna reduce the... Yeah. See if I can hear myself. Testing. 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 Okay. Testing. Yeah. Okay. All right. I tested that. Now it's time for me to adjust the volume too high. I think I want to go down to 40. Go between 15 and 10. Testing, testing. Way too loud. Way too fucking loud. Testing. If we go to the actual thing, probably the actual, yeah, voice volume. Reduce it. Testing. Go down to 50. Testing. Okay. Go up to 40. Testing. What is making the volume so loud? Huh. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's me. This is it. Testing. Testing, testing. Testing. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna go right. Testing. But when I'm speaking normally, testing, 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 testing. A little bit higher. Feel like a 35. Testing. Testing. Something like that. Okay, that's better. Oh, that's cool. It's good. Alright. Should be. Okay. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay. That's fine. Bring it up a little bit more. Alright. God, that was annoying, but I got it. Oh, okay. Better. Sorry about that. Hey, how's everybody doing? What's up? Hey, Armored, how you doing? Hey, Price. Hey, what's up? Getting all these new people coming in. Good to see you all. We got a lot to talk about. I'm kind of excited about these new games coming out, and I want to check them out with all of you. We're going to start off with Dragon's Dogma 2, a game that I liked, but it needs help, especially with performance and overall gameplay variety, and what else does it need? The game doesn't feel Hmm. How should I say it? It just feels a little bit empty. All I'm saying. But anyway, good game though. Good game. But it's just missing. I think Crimson Desert was the hole that was needed to be filled. Uh, but anyway, I like to rant too. Yeah, me too. I'm enjoying the slow death of wokeness as it rots in the sun. Bro, there are so many people that are, there's a lot of developers that are like literally trying, they are listening to us. Like, make no mistake, they're listening. A lot of people will do all this. It's always the person that's just like always out there, the developer, the game journalist, and they're just like, wow, oh my God, there's nothing wrong, everything's great. And then the person that actually works on the game, that owns the game's property and all this stuff is like, actually, no, I am thinking about this. This might be a problem. This whole thing might be a problem. But we're going to talk about that in just a second. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive right into Dragon's Dogma. Sorry, if I sound horrible, because goddamn, I paid all my bills off, but I'm hungry as fuck. God, ramen and hot dogs is not the way to. God, man, I need actual. Anyway. In the northern region of Norgan. There's a snow area now. Lucifer, thank you for the I believe that's a bluey. Thank you for the heals. First time catching live. I enjoy the no filter content. Thank you. I'll always remain so. Thank you. Let's start the whole thing over again. I apologize. Do this again. Go. Are you gonna get here by Griffin? Let's see. All right. Frozen area. That's a new monster type right there. Damn. Jeez. Those in a frigid land.
You shall not harm the Arisen.
You can get frozen, of course. New abilities? The cockatrice.
I will finish this here and now.
Nice.
Over here, Master. I can
You
help
could
out.
leap people up? That's new.
The truth behind Norgan's downfall is at hand. I can feel it.
This is definitely endgame shit. He's summoning undead. Reminds me of Monster Hunter World.
Arisen.
Who's the hottie?
'Tis a burden I alone must shoulder.
October 9th. Oh man, real close. Real close. What's why was there, it took me back to back to I'm excited for it. I wish there was more information to it, but yeah, I'm excited for it. It's just, man, that was so short. Hold on. Yeah, I was hoping for more. Mm-hmm. That's her birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's the design docs now. I'm enjoying the slow death of wokeness. think somebody said something. Yeah. Trying to see if I missed anything. Somebody said, I hate all games where females' faces uglified. Not gonna buy a single game with this garbage. You know who else is not gonna buy those games? Females. That's crazy. Okay. Here's the next one, guys. All right. Over 9. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy. Warriors and witches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We're gonna watch 30 minutes of Fable's video game content. And yeah, they're gonna show us the gameplay. I'm surprised that they're showing us 30 minutes of gameplay when their game doesn't even come out this year. It comes out next year. I don't know why they would do this. I don't know. Their models of their characters look horrible, and then they let's just check it out. Okay, well, let's just see.
Fable is a beautiful open-world action RPG, packed with drama, jeopardy, and high-stakes choices that change the world. But at the heart of Fable is a game within a game. An endless interconnected life sim where you'll be remembered for changing people's lives, building property empires, manipulating the economic fate of entire settlements, and more.
Kind of had that in the previous game, but if you want to expand it, that's fine.
And as you do all this, you'll build different identities and experience a complex, nuanced morality that is so much more than good versus evil.
Yeah, nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes this subjectivity morality shit. It's for the birds. Nobody likes it. It's stupid. It's like some people might like it, but some people might not. And I'm like, tell me, if you were in charge, if you were the guard, like you were supposed to, you owned a village and you were supposed to guard and protect the village, and somebody stole from the village bazaar some food, and you decided to let them go, everybody would be angry. Don't tell me this like, oh, I'm so glad that you let that person go and eat our food. That's not how this works, because now people will have it in their mind, well, fuck, I can't sell anything in this village because this motherfucker will just let people steal. You gotta, whatever. He's like, it's like, I can't make a business in an area where they won't protect our stuff. And it's like, oh, it's just one guy. And I'm like, nah, it's more than that.
It's what you'll do in Fable when you aren't saving the world. And we call it building an extraordinary life.
Why, too long.
Let's dive in.
Up with the,
Here I am in the middle of Oakshire, one of
the frames are kind of bad, but I'll chalk it up to compression and all that sort of stuff. But I do dig the fact that they got the uncanny sort of look to the buildings and everything. That's fine. Oh, by the way, it's a white man. Oh, that's crazy. It's a white man. Crazy.
6 regions in our visually diverse open world.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's characterised by beautiful rolling hills and lush, colourful foliage, inspired by the British countryside.
Where's the daggers?
There are settlements of different sizes throughout the world.
Is it inspired by British, like what you got? How many British people are in this area? It's like, oh, well, anybody could be British.
Each with their own population, traits and landmarks. Albion is full of variety. We can see one of those settlements up ahead. Silverbrook, a peaceful farming town and the largest settlement in Oakshire. Silverbrook is all about farming, so it has an almost unhealthy obsession with vegetables, which can be seen in every detail of the environment. It's in how the villagers have decorated their houses, their shops, and their streets. It's even in how they dress their scarecrows. When I enter a settlement, I quickly run into the beating heart of Albion. Its people. There are over 1,000 handcrafted, fully voiced NPCs.
What's with the fat black guy right there?
Each one with their own job, home, routine, relationships, and memory. None of these villagers are scripted dressing. They have emergent behavior powered by real-time systems.
You know, back in the day when Fable came out, there was a distinct reason for certain black characters to be there, and they had their own like mythos. There was they secretly put in there like, oh yes, these black people, like, oh man, there's a secret society of like warriors over in these other areas, and they have dark skin. Now they don't matter. Now they're just gone. Now they're not special anymore. You took the specialness out of those black characters and just shit everywhere.
They go to work, they go to bed, they have hobbies and families. Sometimes
You got rid of the walk. You got rid of that stupid fucking walk. You get smart. That's probably a good idea.
they just want to spend time in the pub. Albion feels alive because its people.
I'm gonna let you know right now, we have more hairstyles than what you got right over there. You know we have more hairstyles than that, right? I don't know why you keep on doing this whole broccoli hairstyle. We have more hairstyles that you can make us go bald if you want.
Have lives. I've never been to Silverbrook.
Thunder Whisper from the first game and Garth in the second game are another country called Summerkang. Well, they're not special anymore. They're not of a special kind anymore. There's no mythos. There's no lore. We just throw people everywhere. It's kind of like when you have a child and they have a box of like toys, and they don't pick a toy. They just throw all the toys everywhere.
And because I've done nothing of note yet,
so nothing seems, like genuine. Like, is this a British area?
the stable hand here is completely indifferent to me.
Who cares?
What do you want then?
So, if I ask him to follow me,
Follow me. I don't deal with randos.
he won't. And he thought I was weird.
Endos? Endos? Randos? We say that word back then? Randos?
That's fair.
Right then. Bye. And there you go. Yes.
This was in the previous game, by the way.
In the story,
It's so weird because we're going to have a conversation about this later. They know how to make buildings. They know how to make scenery. They know how to make sets. They know how to make grass. They know how to make buildings. As soon as they talk about the people, the ESG scores are up.
I'm here investigating if there's a
Along with the what's it called? The morality system.
connection between Isabel, the powerful red-cloaked hero I'm pursuing, and the strange magical incidents being reported in Silverbrook.
Is that a hero? Wait.
I've heard something about giant vegetables and a hero called Arden who lives nearby. Maybe they could help me find Isabel. And it seems there's a bit of a commotion in the town square. Let's see what's going on.
Someone needs to tell this little brat what's what. Oh, hero, can you do me a favor and get this bloody kid away from...
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Like, in general, there were not many blacks in fantasy games of the 80s and 90s. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, the only old game that had race of blacks was OG EverQuest. The blacks were like the intellectuals and scientists of humans. But also in the 90s, that's actually kind of not true. It's because Morrowind and like even Daggerfall, there was even the Red Guards. There was even Like there was certain specific moments they had, even when it came to Asian characters or like black characters, and of course white characters were mostly predominantly in there, and that's fine, that's great. I think that's great. But when you start doing this whole thing where it's like, even with Warhammer, they're doing the same thing where they just want to mix things up and things that aren't making any sense anymore. Where it's like, oh, so now this is a melting place, a melting pot. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it you have to make things make sense, and they do it on purpose. They do it specifically on purpose.
From me.
No, I won't
Even Conan had it too.
let you kill Colin. Hero, you have to stop him.
Look, kid, I'm a butcher, and Colin's just a pig. Do I need to spell it out?
Weird
But
mouth
I'm not
moving.
like all the other pigs, am I, John?
Oh, look, I am not having this conversation with you again, Colin.
Did I just understand that pig?
Oh, yeah, the novelty wears off after a bit, trust me.
Colin's special. Please. We can eat something else at this little travel feast.
Eat the pig.
Well done.
People are expecting a hog roast, kid, and I've been preparing this pig for ages.
But I've only just learned to communicate. Who knows what else I could achieve?
No. Eat the pig.
I've got potential, Hero.
You got potential to be bacon.
Don't let me end up on a spit. Please.
Well,
Pig dies.
this certainly qualifies as a magical incident. What you're seeing here is not a cinematic. It's just one of the hundreds of story
We know that.
conversations in our game. We have over 2 hours of high-quality, performance-captured cinematics, just like the ones you've seen in our trailers. But in these conversations, you'll make hundreds of branching dialogue choices that change what happens
Stop talking and just show it.
and how people feel about you.
Ah,
It's important to note that every choice has a consequence. It's up to me if Colin lives or dies, and I think he should live. I mean, come
course.
on, he's a talking pig.
Let the pig live.
Yes!
Thanks, Hero. I knew you'd understand.
of course you would.
No hard feelings, John.
You don't make the decisions here. This is my pig, bought and paid for.
I mean, that's true.
I can see his point, so I'm going to pay the butcher.
What's the pig worth to you? I'll cover it.
Oh, it's not just a pig. It's provisions, labour, faff. We're talking thousands.
2,000 gold. That seems pretty steep. All right, Colin's worth it.
Here. This should cover your expenses.
Fine. Those rumours about Dave's veg better be true. Feast going vegan this year.
Disgusting.
Hero, you saved Colin.
You can
Mom
get
gave
another
you
pig.
these, but I think you deserve them more.
Thanks. Maybe
That's not even a virtuous thing. That's not. He just bought the pig. Yeah, okay. In all fairness, virtuous and merciful, if you want to say that, fine. But you have to realize something. You're only doing this for the pig and the child, okay? You're doing this because, oh man, well, I want to do this for the kid. Not for any greater good. You're just like, oh man, what's the pig gonna do? He's like, your only thought process is, what about all the other animals? So you mean to tell me that all those other animals that are around, the chickens, the chicks, the goats, the sheep, the other pigs, the cows, are you saying that all those farmers are not virtuous? Is that what you're saying? What happens when you kill the pig? Or say like, hey, let the pig dies so we could all have a feast together. And everybody will eat and have a festivity. What does that do? I'm just saying, bro, it doesn't fucking make any sense. It's like, hey, kid, it's understandable. You need to understand, you know, it is what it is. It's like, hey, if you want an actual pet, I'll get you a dog. And then just move on. Not even that big. It's not that big. We are moving the animals into the human section of what matters. That's what you're doing. You're moving the animals over to the human section. Now if you or the animals that we're supposed to be eating, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. God gave us these animals. We're supposed to eat the animals. Duh. You are moving the animals to the human area, which shouldn't be happening. When there is a fire going on, you are not going to get the pigs. You are going to get your family and get the hell out of your burning house. Please stop. It's like you're only doing this for the kid.
You could help me back.
Give him a dog.
The guild sent me. There's been reports of strange things happening around here.
Like what?
Who's in charge around here? And where's Arden, the hero?
Arden doesn't really come around here anymore. You should try the sheriff. His office is nearby. Come on, Colin. Let's go.
I've spared Colin's life. I've also gained reputations as virtuous and shrewd. In Fable, every action generates local reputation. You'll eventually be known for the reputations you build, and everyone will judge you on their own moral terms.
I bet you're gonna do something that is logical and virtuous in this game that is like more steered towards the line of doing something good. And then I feel like more people are so now nothing matters anymore to these developers, because now when you do something bad, it doesn't matter. If you do something good, it doesn't matter. It's like, oh man, see, a lot of people are okay with me killing the butcher. See, a lot of people don't like me killing the butcher, but a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, go up to that guy right up there and kill him. Kill him right now. Some people are going to hate it. Some people are going to like it.
Often directly.
Nice way.
And this is
Yeah, I prefer not having a voice.
at the center of our complex, nuanced take on morality, evolving beyond just right and wrong. It reflects real life, where
No, it
morality is
doesn't.
multifaceted.
No, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't reflect real life. It's like, you just prevented them from having a feast. What would have happened? What would have happened in that moment if you took that pig and said, hey, the pig dies, that's your pig, do the thing. Fuck the pig or whatever he's gonna say, like, what? That's so wrong, that's so mean. You're a pig, you turn into bacon. End of story. The kid's gonna cry, and then you hand him a kitty, boom, done. The kid's not gonna cry for too long. What are you talking about? This is so stupid. It's let me think of something that I did in the past where yeah, I remember in Fable 2 where this one guy, he's clearly a drunk, and yeah, he asked you to get him some more alcohol, and then when we go back, you see his sister and saying, please tell me you're not gonna give him more alcohol. And then you give the alcohol to the sister and say, hey, he's trying to get drunk again. It's like, here's the bottle that he tried to get. And then the guy's like, kid, you just told her about the drink that I wanted? Well, I shouldn't be drinking anyway. Thanks a lot, kid. It's like, I should probably, sober up. The end. The end. This is just the vegan thing. ESG score. Oh, don't kill a pig. Vegan. ESG score. I smell it. That's a good score, by the way.
And subjective. One person's good is another person's evil.
No, that's not.
Even being merciful will divide opinion.
Let's chat to some other folks and see what they think about me.
Even being merciful will divide people. You can have that sort of conversation, yet like if somebody was let's say for instance, if you're going to be merciful to somebody that steals in your kingdom and say, hey, you can have this bread, it's gonna be all right. It's like, you shouldn't do that. He stole my bread. Here, I'll pay for the bread. Yeah, that's fine. But if you do it again and again and again for a thief, another thief, and another thief, everybody's gonna get fucking angry, bro. Everybody's gonna get angry. It's like, oh, now thieves are coming over here thinking that they're gonna get free food now. You see what I mean? Or if somebody terrible, let's say the bad guy in Fable 1, I forgot his name. His thing is Jack or something like that. Let's say Jack comes over and he's just like, I'm gonna kill you and your sister, and then you're merciful to that guy. Are we serious right now? He's like, oh man, I beat him, but I should be merciful. Nobody around is going to be like, wow, he's so nice. No one's gonna think that. There are certain emotions that are temporary that they are missing out on. The whole idea where it's just like, hey, don't kill the pig. Well, people need to eat the pig because people are hungry, and we're going to have a feast with everybody amongst each other. You'll understand, kid, when you're older, kid. Boom. Boom. It's not fucking about being merciful to who? You just labeled the pig as like a real person. Wait, so let me get this straight. You can kick chickens with impunity in this game. You can kick chickens with impunity and receive nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You can kick the chickens however much you want. Kick them as much as you want. Receive nothing bad or nothing good. But then you try to slaughter a pig so you can have a meal. Now you're the bad guy. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hello there.
Hey, you're that hero.
This is Jack the Beggar. He's a commoner who's unemployed right now, which is a shame, given he's a hard-working sort of person. On the right is how he feels about me. Jack likes my virtuous reputation and thinks I'm principled. Other NPCs might feel differently about my choices.
You mean to tell me the beggar who probably is hungry right now, who could you mean he thinks you're virtuous because you prevented that pig from being slaughtered and eaten for the whole village? Are you serious? Man, I'm really hungry, but I'm so glad that you saved that pig. Oh my God. I'm gonna go eat a rat now.
Because each has their own moral view on the choices you make. There are lots of ways to interact with NPCs.
How it works.
I'm going to give some gold to Jack because he seems nice.
I'm so curious what he's gonna say.
And he's a bit down on his luck.
For you. I hope it helps.
Oh, this is going straight in my pocket. Cheers.
Crazy. No. I'm gonna ask seriously. What are the chances, because morality is subjective now, what are the chances that somebody's gonna get pissed off when you give somebody 1,000 gold? You got 130,000 gold in your pocket, right? Okay. How about you go up to every NPC and give them 1,000 gold? Show me one person that's gonna be like, you son of a bitch, you think I want 1,000 gold? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, morality is subjective. Oh, oh man, this guy gave me 1,000 gold and I was so angry.
He was grateful for that, and he felt I was being kind.
You
Let's give him
sure? Were you being kind? Who knows? I thought morality was subjective.
a bit more.
Here. Don't spend it all at once.
This takes the edge off. Thank you.
Can I?
That made an impact. I've gained a reputation for being kind.
You mean to tell me that morality's subjective, but you can just come up to people and give them money, and none of that shit fucking matters? I hate you for the thing that you did with that pig that one time. Here's $1,000. Oh, never mind. I'm good. It's like they're trying to do morality subjective, and they couldn't do it all the way. They couldn't do morality subjective all the way. They went halfway with the morality being subjective. They were just like, morality subjective. But if you give somebody money, and I'm like, nigga, then it.
And I'm known for it across Silverbrook. Everything you do has a consequence. Let's leave Jack.
So long. You're like a breath of fresh air, you know?
Right.
I do like Jack, though. Maybe I should buy him a gift.
Bring back the double horn.
There are lots of shops with different stock across Albion. Let's go to the general store across the street to see what they have.
Here's some
Every
gold.
business has
Sorry for the
NPCs
martyr.
working in them as part of their daily life. Just like Megan here.
That's a
Some
woman.
quality stuff.
Welcome, hero. What can I do for you?
Why do you? First of all, everybody's got the same body. Their faces are uncanny, like really uncanny. Why does everybody have the same gloves on in this area? Everybody's got the same pants. Do women even have skirts in this game? I guess not anymore. What's with the stupid fucking necklaces? The necklaces is just a bunch of fucking hard candy. Like what kind of necklace is that? The clothing doesn't even make sense. I don't know any woman back in the day that wore a dress like that with a shirt underneath. What are we talking about? Bro, whatever. Your reputation shrewd. Give her money.
Doing my deal to save Colin gave me a shrewd reputation, and Megan here is a fan. She's an ambitious commoner, and she thinks I'm savvy because of my earlier deal making.
Right.
Every NPC has unique characteristics driving who they are and what they think of you.
Yeah.
You know what? Forget Jack. He's dead to me. I'm going to try flirting with Megan.
Phew. Is it hot around here, or is it just you?
Well, aren't you confident? Between you and me, I've always wanted to swoon.
That went well. Megan thinks I'm charming and flirty, and I've started to build a reputation for it in Silverbrook.
Right.
Let's ask her out on a date.
This is the closest. I'll be honest. Anybody else, everybody else looks ugly. Megan is the best you can do in this game.
Do you want to grab a drink or something?
Would you believe you're almost what I'm looking for?
Jesus, fuck, oh, goddamn. Who wants to wait? Why did you say grab a drink? Grab a drink? Are we in 2020? Is it modern time now? You want to go grab a drink? Bro, you might as well just bring a Starbucks into Fable if we're gonna talk like that.
Clearly she's interested,
Is
but
she?
I'm not worthy of her time just yet.
Can't tell by her face. She looks like she wants
date
to
an
eat me.
entrepreneur who owns their own home and only wears fancy clothes. They're high standards.
People are gonna hate this. People are gonna hate this. People are gonna really hate. I have been thinking about making my own video game, but it is too expensive right now. But when it comes to romance, this is the last thing. But when it comes to adding romances to my game, there's no fucking gay shit. But there's one thing I told myself never to do. Never do something like where you have to be an entrepreneur, you have to wear fancy clothes to get with your romance, and you have to own a house. Now, I can understand somebody like women not wanting to be with you in a game because you might be irresponsible or evil or something like that, or just nobody. But when you go out and say, yeah, you got to wear certain clothes and you have to be a certain type of person, you're gonna turn people off, bro. You're gonna turn people off.
She is ambitious after all. All right, I'm invested in taking Megan on a date. Let's go.
I'll be back, I'm sure.
You have a smashing day.
Yeah, what about my side? You're by the way, this is a second layer of ESG score right here. They made this character to look like this, a bag of shit. And also, they added a second layer to their ESG score. They said, not only do you have a chance to romance a bag of shit in this game, the bag of shit is telling you that you need to look and be a certain way in order to get with the bag of shit. Right.
First, I'll need to buy a business to get a reputation as an entrepreneur. In Fable,
Like a fat chick telling you, like, you ain't got no six-pack. Bitch, you got a six-pack. Six-pack of fucking beer. Look at that gut.
I can literally buy any business. I could buy that bakery across the street, or around the corner, I could buy one of the stalls.
She has a skirt, I guess.
But you know what? I think I like the pub. The Silver Trough. It's simple to buy a property, interact with the deed outside.
They do such a good job with visuals and landscaping and architecture. They shit all over characters.
Outside the front door to see income, price, and the number of people employed there. To be honest, I've always wanted to own a pub, so let's buy it. Maybe this is the start of my business empire. I'm a proud new pub owner. Now I can set prices and wages, and I can manage the staff.
You've done this in the previous game, but this is just more. I guess that's...
Every villager performs differently. Here, Susan the bartender is great with customers.
You know what would have been great? You know what would have been great is if you, instead of going up to a sign, like in previous Fables, like you can go up to the sign like at a house and you could buy the house. But in this game, wouldn't it be nice if you go up to the sign, it shows you how much it is, then you go inside and you talk to the person that owns the place, and then you could look up the ledger and your character's turning the pages, kind of like Red Dead Redemption, and then you're buying certain things and doing certain things. You're even looking at a map and it's actually in the game. You're looking at the map in the game. But everything has to be a tab. Everything has to be a window because that's the easiest thing that they'll do.
Because she's caring. And that's giving my pub an income boost of 10%. Thanks, Susan. The pub's understaffed, though. As the new owner, I should probably sort that out. And guess what? I know just the hard-working fellow. Let's go back to Jack the Beggar.
They're so pure.
I've also gained reputations as an entrepreneur and as rich, because I bought the pub and it cost me a ton of gold.
Stick of rock.
Females look horrible.
You're no longer dead to me.
Where are the whores at?
Hi there.
Hey, you.
Jack still likes me for my kindness earlier, but I like that Jack is hard-working, so I'm going to give him a job in my pub.
Got a job, if you're interested.
I can probably do that, yeah.
I can hire anyone, providing they like me enough to accept my job offer. Great.
Why would they need to like you in order to do the job? It's a job. What are we doing? What are you talking about? Oh, provided that they like you, they'll do the job. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? The fuck does that even mean? See, that's that bullshit I'm gonna.
Great. Jack is thankful I've made a positive
You're
impact
poor.
on his life.
Take the
He's no
job.
longer a beggar, and he's now a bartender.
Cheers.
Yeah, makes sense. There are so many other people to talk to.
Villagers react to the reputation.
Is he gonna get up and go to work? Is he gonna get up and go to work? He doesn't look like he's getting up and going to work. So everything is just everything is just invisible. It's not happening. Nothing's real. You're looking at something that's just not real. Oh, I'm hired. And then he sits back down.
You build,
They'd help with anything.
and they remember the things you do to them.
Don't you guys like your boss? You like him so much, you don't need the full salary. Hey, Brisket, how you doing?
Now the pub is fully staffed, and Jack can head off to work.
Incredible.
Okay,
Take
now
your
he's
time,
good.
Jack.
Yeah, okay, good.
Next, I need some fancy clothes. Let's head to the tailor.
Good.
What a cheeky chava.
There are lots of places I can update my look. Tailors, hairdressers, tattooists. And every settlement has different options available. There are rare outfits to discover in the more dangerous parts of Albion too. There are tons of options to create a unique look for your hero.
Your clothes are horrible in this game. They're absolutely horrible.
This place looks fancy. Let's head inside. This is the tailor, Rhiannon.
So much choice on offer.
We're closing soon.
Jeez.
Just like real life, wealth is a divisive topic, and Rhiannon
Rhiannon? Oh my, whatever. Your reputation's shrewd, rich, and that doesn't make any sense. Bro, you're gonna push people away. Please tell me you could still get your clothes done at this place, even though they don't like you. Because
Rhiannon.
So much choice on offer.
We're closing soon.
Just like real life, wealth is a divisive topic, and Rhiannon has her own views. In stark contrast to the ambitious Megan, she's very much not a fan of rich entrepreneurs, and she thinks I'm out of touch.
here it is, Chad. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here's where they fuck up again with the morality. So they said that your choices have consequences, and she doesn't like you because you're shrewd, rich, and an entrepreneur. That's weird because she literally owns this building and is an entrepreneur herself. She literally works here. She could be rich herself. She could be shrewd herself. That doesn't make any sense. But let's move on, okay? If she hates your character, that means that she will not work with you, correct? She will not let you purchase items from her store, correct? Let's see.
Which makes sense, given she's humble. Let's have a look at what she's selling. Fancy clothes, hopefully.
Can I see your stuff?
Don't waste my time.
Rhiannon's jacking up the prices by 80% just for me. Looking closer reveals
At first, I was like, okay, so she is letting you purchase stuff and then she jacks up the price. Bro, nobody's gonna like this, bro. Nobody's gonna like this. No one's gonna like this. Because you won't know. When you know that somebody's good, people will react to good people. When you know somebody is bad, people will react accordingly. But if you don't know, then shit's just gonna be flung everywhere, and then you're gonna go to a place, and then you're gonna pay $80 more on certain bullshit, bro. Bros, people are gonna hate this. People are gonna hate this. Oh my gosh. Can you just murder her and steal the clothes? I say, why not? Honestly, I don't see any guards, and that worries me. Can you even go wild in the game like you could in the previous game? No, you couldn't. And there were guards everywhere in the previous game. I don't see any guards in this one. But there were guards in each and every village too, but this one just not this one. And this is the shit, bro, because you won't know. You honestly will not know if like nobody likes these people, but let's see what happens when they jump out of the stage and say love me. I don't know. Yep, in the first 2 games, your actions and alignment would change your appearance and would either make people like you or be terrified of you. Yeah, that's the better experience. But when you do this sort of like, oh well, we don't want to shun the bad people, so yeah. This is stupid.
Knows why.
This is stupid.
That's just how much she hates
Nobody's
me.
gonna like
This is just one.
because you're gonna play the game, you're gonna help people out, and then you're gonna be like, well, I need to go to the armor smith because I just got money for some new armor. And then the armor smith or blacksmith is gonna be like, I hate you because you kicked a chicken that one time. And I'm gonna be like, it's like I jacked up the prices by 80% because you dated that one romance that I liked. And I'm like, bro, nobody's gonna like this, man. No one's gonna like this.
Example of where your choices ripple through all the
Nobody's gonna. Let's see. Lucifer with the heels, first time catching live. Enjoy the filter. Appreciate it, man. Like, oh no. Wait, why isn't that updating? There we go. Which is why I make mods for time waster like this unlimited magic and gold here. I go unlimited gold, here I go. Yeah, just give them gold and then they'll shut up. Yeah. ACD2 did the guard stuff perfectly, gave you the freedom to go wild, try to steal or whatever, but that's where always plenty of guards around that would punish you harshly and directly if you failed. Well, that's the thing though. If you have no guards, then what's the point of stealing? If stealing doesn't matter, and nobody really fucking cares what you do, then what's the point? Nothing matters.
Connected systems. And here I've got our character customizer. I'm free at any time to find a wardrobe and change a bunch of different things about myself. I can change my skin tone, body, head, hair, and lots more. In the tailor, I can only buy clothes. But there's over 120 different shops in Albion, each with their own stock and items to buy.
You look gay.
Let's finish my outfit with some fancy shoes.
These outfits are stupid. You should have stuck with racing games.
See you, Rhiannon.
Take care.
Yeah, alright.
We don't get on, but it's been a pleasure. Now I'm really looking the part. Let's check on my relationship with Megan.
Do whatever she wants, and then she'll like you.
I can dip into property and people screens to track my loved ones, of which there could be many, because I can have relationships with everyone in Albion if I like. It would just take a while. While I'm here, I can see the reputation cloud on the right.
Was it really a relationship, or did you just go up to flirt someone and then you said a few things, and then and then she gave you a list of things that you need to do, and then oh my god, there's a relationship? Like, I understand that the relationship thing was low back in the day with Fable, And I'm just like, I was like, okay, well, this is good enough. But we're post Mass Effect. We're post like Dragon Age. We're post all these games. We're post Baldur's Gate 3. You should make every relationship feel like a relationship instead of just going nice ass and then that's it. Whoa, I mean, what's a relationship? What's her likes, dislikes, and all that sort of stuff. If you do not have that sort of developing personality between the romance, you better make sure that the characters are what? Attractive. Because if the character has zero personality, then you better make sure that they are attractive. Period. So now you got an ugly bitch who is literally telling you what you need to do in order to get into her ugly ass pants, even though you have no idea who this type of person is.
It shows me what I'm known for in Silverbrook. As an entrepreneur,
Blasphemous
rich,
for $3,
kind,
right?
shrewd, and virtuous.
What up,
On a single moral scale, these reputations would be seen the same way, as absolutely good or evil. However, as we've seen with Megan and Rhiannon, Fable's morality reflects the complexity of judgment we see in the world today, where everyone has their own moral view.
The last thing left for Megan is to own a home. I'm a bit short on cash though, seeing as I paid a fortune to save Colin and bought a pub. But since I've bought it, I've been earning passive income, so let's swing by to collect it. The people of Silverbrook all have their own nuanced, subjective view of who I am and what they think.
That's not supposed to be a thing. Not supposed to be a thing. That is
of me. But if I don't
disgusting.
like my reputations in Silverbrook, I can pay the town crier to change them.
Then nothing matters then. Yeah, like I said, if wait, so then I guess morality is objective then, because everybody loves money. That's all it takes. Oh man, I hate you because of this. I like you because of this. I hate you because of this. I like you because of this. Everybody has a different opinion. And then you give them money, and then they're like, I like you now. So morality is objective again.
I give them gold, a lot of gold, and they spread a new reputation for me.
He told you.
If you're rich enough, you can change what people think of you.
See?
Here I am at the Silver Trough, now under new management. Let's head inside and...
So all those people that were like, man, I don't like entrepreneurs, I don't like people that are shrewd, are actually just a bunch of fucking liars. Because I just bought my way into making people like me. So all of this was just bullshit.
checking on our employees.
Except for me.
Wow. There's Susan, my star bartender from earlier.
Well, aren't you a do-gooder?
Hey, you. Working hard?
Just who I wanted to see. You.
You got the shoulders of a man, the face of a woman, the chest of a goblin, and the animations of fucking twat waffle. Like, honestly, like the face could have worked. We could have worked with the face, but they have to make everybody look like a man. They have just shown mechanics that make people look like a good people, so that obviously makes me want to test doing the opposite if I ever end up buying the game. Yeah.
Oh, she fancies me because she thinks I'm compassionate. Sorry, Susan. I only have eyes for Megan.
She's got the shoulders of a man anyway. I mean, all of them have the shoulders of a man anyway.
Keep at it.
You and me, boss. You and me.
Right.
And there's Jack. Let's say hi.
How's it going? Just working.
Working.
You know me.
I knew you'd work out, Jack. He is a hard-working commoner after all. Keep up the good work.
You can romance them.
Farewell.
Fucking
See you, boss.
disgusting.
Things seem to be ticking over in here. So I'll
Fucking
head downstairs to the income chest to collect my profits.
Sodomy.
There's an income chest in every business I own and every property I live in. It means I don't have to go to each individual place, and I can collect all my income from any of them.
We should apologize to Fable 3, that's for sure.
I've got a decent amount of gold now. Time to pick off the last thing on Megan's list. Owning my own property in Silverbrook. Let's go house hunting. I can buy literally any house in Albion. It would just take a while. And quite a bit of gold.
Mountain Blade. Is Mountain Blade like you can get married and have kids? I always wondered that. I was thinking about getting the game.
But I like the look of this one. Nice garden, rural views, weird hairy pig statues out front. Let's have a look. Looks like I don't quite have enough money. That's a shame. But one thing I can do is pick up a shift at a job. There's a blacksmith just down the road. Hopefully I can go earn enough gold there. Going on dates, buying properties and businesses, and doing jobs are all part of the interconnected Fable experience. It really adds to the sense of immersion when I can take a break from saving the world to change the lives of the people around me and discover how the simulation reacts. I could play this part of the game forever, and I'd never run out of systemic toys to tinker with. There's a couple of jobs to take on across Albion, but today I fancy a try at blacksmithing. It's as simple as walking up to the anvil to start a shift. No prior experience required.
Why don't you have an actual blacksmith working there?
In the interest of time, we've reduced the time limit here. But regardless, it's a classic case of risk versus reward. I'm constantly having to balance speed versus precision, while trying to earn as much as I can. I need to hit all the hotspots to complete an item, but if I manage a perfect hit, just like that, I earn a multiplier on my gold.
Well, do you earn a multiplier? Because subjectively, I think you did a bad job. So if you look at it, because he did a good job, I think he did a bad job. So I'm giving him less money. I mean, why not? I mean, why not? Well, what do you mean? Why not?
That's a successful shift completed. I can return to the blacksmith anytime to earn more gold and gain blacksmithing experience while building my reputation.
Fable 2 blacksmithing was better.
I've now got just about enough gold for the house. Let's head back down the street.
Tekla said it. A lot of focus on money there. You make it seem like money matters. So capitalism is okay, but morality is subjective? All right.
And buy it.
What the fuck was he looking at, you little fat?
There are guards stationed in every settlement. They're always there to keep a watchful eye on the villagers, and probably two eyes on a hero. If I get caught committing crimes, I'll find myself in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
And that will change what people think of me.
Okay, there are people. Let me guess, there's female fucking work. Yep, there is. The female fucking, yeah, workers.
We're back. Let's buy the house.
Set this whole place on fire.
Now I'm the owner, I can hike up the rent or even make it free if I'm feeling charitable. I can manage my tenants too. I can let them stay and keep collecting the rental income, but I want to move in myself, which gives me the choice to just chuck them out on the street or be nice and give them a bit of gold to leave.
Wait. Hold up. Go back. What you say? I thought morality was subjective and they keep on lying. Bro, wouldn't you guys like it if you're at your home and somebody just came up, bought your home, and then evicted you straight out? Bro, think about it, bro. Now you can live out in the woods. Bro, think about it. He's helping you out.
Now I'm the owner, I can hike up the rent or even make it free if I'm feeling charitable. I can manage my tenants too. I can let them stay and keep collecting the rental income, but I want to move in myself, which gives me the choice to just chuck them out on the street or be nice and give them a bit of gold.
What do you mean, be nice? Why did you say that? Why did you say that like that's actual thing? What do you mean? What do you mean, be nice? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I am subjectively, who knows? Who knows? They might like it. This looks like a Hogwarts Legacy. Don't joke Hogwarts Legacy like that. I love Hogwarts Legacy. I love that. I'm subjectively going to burn this game to the ground. Somebody might like it. Hey, who knows?
To leave. And if I chuck them out, that would cause me to be known as heartless. And I'm trying.
What do you mean? Would we? What are you talking about? Somebody will like it.
I'm going to be nice right now in case I ruin things with Megan.
Ruin? But Megan thinks you're an entrepreneur, and your fancy clothes though. You're an entrepreneur, dude. That's an entrepreneur thing. What do you? I think Megan would like that.
And now I'm free to move in. Let's look around. Home sweet home. I can buy any house in Albion, and while this one lacks some square footage,
I like how he was just like, pay them to leave. But what if the money scares them so much? What if the money makes them mad? What have you ever thought about maybe the money is not important and it's the house that they built? You ever thought about that? You ever considered that in your head? That maybe they're just like, no, this is my grandfather's house. They didn't think this deep. They didn't. What am I doing?
and now I'm free to move in.
So progressive, yeah.
Let's look around. Home sweet home. I can buy any house in Albion, and while this one lacks some square footage, there are huge houses, even mansions I can buy throughout the game.
Right.
Looks like the tenants left some stuff behind. Awful fans, apparently.
That was an...
Wherever
okay.
I live, I have access to my income chest and wardrobe.
You see what he did there? Did you... Some of you might know what he just did right there, but what he basically did was the fact that there's nothing to do in the house. You can maybe sleep in the house, have your spouse in the house, maybe have kids in the house, but you can't do much in the house. You probably can't even sit at the chair. You probably can't just lounge around and look at books of lore and stuff like that, or sit near the fire or something, or maybe break some like fucking logs for a winter day. No. He came in, looked at the house, grabbed an item, left, because there's nothing to do much in that.
So I can collect all my gold and change my appearance whenever I like. That was the last thing on Megan's list. Let's head back.
It's crazy to me that they did such a good job at the models for children, but as soon as somewhere within the ESG score and progressism, somebody stopped them. Somebody said, like, oh, we can just make the women look like men and the men look like women. Ooh, we can we gotta hide the women's chest. We can't have that. Yes, we can make these women look like me. And then as soon as they were like, what about the children? No. But we still no. The children are normal. Like, that's the stopping point. At least they have enough fucking testicular fortitude to not fuck with the children and make them weird. They're just small, little kids. Actually, proper proportions for the toddlers, by the way, which I'm surprised, by the way, because a lot of developers don't know how to do that. But they're pretty just normal looking kids.
Back to the general store. Fable has a dynamic time of day that changes what people are doing throughout their routine. It's still the afternoon, so hopefully Megan is still working. If I'm too late, she'll be back home in bed.
Well, then go inside her
And there's my new
house.
pub with some customers in the beer garden.
Subjectively, she might like it.
I love
Now we're back at the general store. Let's find Megan.
Just the person I wanted to see.
Still interested?
I've ticked off all Megan's dating goals, so now my chances of romance are much improved.
I'm surprised it's two white people. Like a heterosexual thing. I'm surprised about that.
Let's ask her on a date again.
How about a date?
A date? Oh, I'm chuffed to bits.
I can offer a gift to increase my chances of a date being a good one. As tempting as my new offer is, I'm going to give Megan flowers instead. I think she'll like them more. Here we are on a date at the Silver Trough. Hope I'm getting free drinks. Looks like it went well.
That was quite the date, hero. Loved it.
Hey, you.
Oh, hero. Yeah, that date was just brill.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Megan found me quite charming.
Okay, gotcha.
I'd like to make things official, so I'll ask her to be in a relationship with me.
So what do you say?
Back. Bro. We didn't have dates back in the day. Okay? There were flings, yes. There were definitely fucking flings back then. But it was straight to marriage. This whole idea, bro, you are bringing every time when we try to run away from modern times, these motherfucking weirdos just bring that shit back. You're just like, man, I want to go back in time and like, oh my God, like I'm gonna be in the 1940s or 50s. I'm gonna find no, back in medieval times, and I'm gonna find like a wench and like get married, and it's and nobody's talking about dating. There's no let me grab a drink. It's like once you're with me, you're my woman, and then straight to fucking like like you already knew what was up next. There was no fucking dating back then. Stop it. And I'm just like, I remember in Fable, weren't you able to like hold hands while you were walking around and shit?
Ready for something more?
And what a lovely couple we'll make.
Whatever comes next, I'm with you.
It's official. That's not the end, though.
Nothing happened. All the stuff was on the screen. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Everything is just like, we're official. This is Skyrim romance 101. This is Skyrim vanilla romance. It's just like, do you got that necklace on? Yeah, then it is official. We will get married. We're married now. Where's your house? House. Grab 2 kids off the street. Okay. Awesome. Jeez. So fucking bare bones. Back in the medieval times, there was arranged marriages or even like courting, but no dating. Exactly. Like it was just none of that.
I could build this relationship a lot more. We could get married, which comes with its own set of goals. We could move into my house and start a family. And I can even hire her for one of my businesses. Things could go the other way too. I could break up with Megan, or divorce her in future. Or I might make choices that make her divorce me.
You know what game has all of this and more? And I know some of you... Sorry, that's me. I apologize. I know that... and this is an Asian developer, by the way. My Time at Portia has all of that. You can do all of that. All of that and more, and it can be actually an authentic relationship. And you can build things, and you can also, you know, slay things, and there's also events and all this crazy stuff made by an Asian developer. Like, you can do all this shit. And then they made a second game. Where is it at? Where you at? That I play. They're like making this other game, but that's something else. And then this is the one that I played. It has all of that. You can collect animals, you can fucking kill things, you can have a whole build, you can set up a farm, you can do like all these sort of like crazy shit. You can get have a romance. The romance might actually be interesting because the romances are actually interesting. And then they have a third one that is coming out soon, where they updated the look of the characters, and it's just like, it's like way better. And then you could do that whole thing. This game's not out yet to be announced. And I'm just looking at Fable, and I'm just like, and also Knight's Path. Knight's Path is doing the same thing, and I'm just like, yeah, bruh, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna happen.
There's lots of ways I could.
In the game that I'm playing, like, I romanced this one chick because she likes to do architecture. She's black, by the way, but she's actually attractive, and she's got massive knockers. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll romance her. Sure, yeah, cool, awesome. How can I say no? She likes video games, and she knows Taekwondo, and she knows architecture, and she makes funny jokes, and then she's hot. Okay, so this game
change her life,
ACD,
and she'll remember.
Yeah.
But we've seen enough romance for now. Bye, Megan.
I have to go. But you're welcome to watch me leave.
You have a lovely time, sweetheart.
Wow.
Before we go,
so engaging.
I've only really demonstrated what it's like being an
By the way, the game that I just introduced you to, you could walk around while holding her hand, like in Fable. You can like kiss her whenever you want. You can hold her whenever you want, kind of like in Fable, kind of like in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just saying, this whole thing where it's just like, we are together, beep, bop. You can get more satisfaction from an AI girlfriend than this shit.
Standing citizen in Silverbrook. Our game is one full of contrast, though.
Modest, yeah.
You see what I mean, bro? They do such a good job at interior decorating and lighting and like landscaping, but they suck at everything else.
I like it.
Where I decide the kind of hero I want to be.
Right.
So
really?
Let's briefly explore what it's like if I'm not so nice. Hi,
Fine.
Susan.
Nose to the grindstone. Love to see it.
Lovely to see you, boss.
Sorry, Susan. You're fired.
Yeah. You're fired. Sorry.
You're gonna regret that, swine.
Why would she feel this way? I thought morality was subjective. What happened? Why? I thought morality was subjective.
She's not happy about that.
No,
and
she's
she thinks
happy.
I'm being heartless. But because in Fable morality is subjective and varies from person to person, not everybody will have a problem with that.
Show me. Show me. You just said it. You didn't show me anything.
There might even be someone who fancies me because I'm heartless.
It can't. The people that think that like you because you're heartless do not like you. They like you because you're heartless. That's the difference. They don't like you. They like you because you're heartless. They don't actually like you. That's not considered liking somebody. That's like liking the idea of someone. That's the difference. Like, oh man, I like my husband because he's a thug. And I'm like, you don't like your husband. You like the idea of him and the romanticism of like doing things that are wrong.
Villagers also react to my physical actions. If I start firing arrows around the place, they'll start to perceive me as reckless. can even take pot
Reckless endangerment, but I thought somebody would like that.
shots at the locals if I want. And now I've gone too far, but I'm in the mood for a fight.
Why is everybody running away? I thought everything was good.
In Fable, you can express yourself with your own combat style, combining strength, skill, and will in style-weaving combat. You choose the weapons, skills, and abilities you want to use and blend them seamlessly together.
It's not bad, but I like Fable 2 combat.
Stay still, please.
I thought people would like killers. Why are they standing there?
I'm putting up a fight, but backup will keep on coming until I leave Silverbrook. Peacefully or not. I think a tactical retreat is probably for the best. Now I have a bounty on my head which will grow with more crime. I can immediately pay it, or pay a reduced fine, if I spend long enough out of town.
But I thought people might like
My
crime.
reputations don't disappear with my bounty though. Once I'm known as a killer and a criminal, it'll stick with me until I put in the work to change what people think. Or until I've made an expensive visit to the town crier. Because the people in Albion remember what you do.
But I thought people would... They like that, right? I like how he said morality's subjective, so me being bad, someone might like it, and now they're trying to play it off like they actually showed it. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, bro, we totally have morality subjective. Okay, then do something bad. See, I did something bad. Somebody will like this. Then show me. Show me somebody that will like you being bad. Hello? You're gonna end the trailer now?
In the past 25 minutes or so, I've bought a pub and a house, been a landlord, and changed a beggar's life. I've customized my look, saved a magic talking pig, fought the law, and I've built a relationship with just one of Albion's 1,000 handcrafted, fully voiced NPCs. And here's the reputation cloud again. I'm rich and charming because of my spending habits and my relationships. I'm also
unaffordable. Wait for a reduced fine. Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't give a fuck about that shit. Red Dead Redemption 2 would be like, you're a criminal. Are you going to reduce the price? No. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. He's like, sorry for being a criminal over in Saint Denis. It's all right. Are you going to reduce the price? No. What the fuck are you talking about?
a criminal and a killer due to my reckless behavior and fighting with the guards. Yet,
wait for the timer mechanic
Colin and an entrepreneur because I bought the Silver Trough. I've built a complex, rich identity in Silverbrook, which the people there will react to through their own moral view. I'm not simply good or evil. I'm
somebody said, what about being put on probation, leading a bounty quest to atone for your, like in Fable 2? What, bro? Bro, you're so, bro, they're so busy getting rid of fucking content from Fable than fucking gaining content. It's fucking ridiculous.
So much more than that.
Sorry.
So much more than that. There are many more settlements across Albion to explore. My identity is mine to create in each one. and everyone will
you
have
lied
their
about
own
subjectivity.
perspective on what I do as I build an extraordinary life.
You lied about subjectivity.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more in-depth Fable information as we move closer to our launch.
Yeah, you lied about subjectivity. Yeah, you lied about subjectivity. Yeah, you just lied. Yeah. 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 Apparently this video got shadow banned because a lot of people didn't see it. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like this morality shit that they just faked. They yeah, morality is basically, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Oh yeah. Since you did a bad deed, somebody's gonna like it. Show me. Nobody showed you anything. Nothing. Nothing was shown. Yeah. I don't like that. I'm not buying that game. No. I just want to buy myself an Xbox 360 and just buy the old games. I think I want to do that for I want to get myself a PS3, a PS2, and get myself an Xbox 360 and just buy a whole lot of older games. And then just go through there. Which one was the one where, because if I remember correctly, Xbox 360 is the one where you have to have an online account and then download, right? But in actuality, you don't really need an Xbox Game Pass for like one player. You don't really need no Game Pass for any of that. But as long as you can download like a one player game and then play it, that's okay. All right. This video I wanted to talk to you guys about in regards to Sweet Baby Inc. and why 500,000 gamers. This is a bit of information for you guys on who exactly is working with Insomniac, the same people that are working with Sweet Baby Inc. and making Wolverine. So we're gonna figure out why 500,000 plus gamers are hunting 16 people. This is about Sweet Baby Inc.
This building behind me is home to a tiny studio of only 16 people, and 500,000 gamers want them gone, like it's public enemy number one. I'm talking about Sweet Baby Inc., one of many consulting firms that help big game studios make their stories about sweet.
By the way, the white guy quit, by the way, so it's less than 15. I mean, it's less than 16. So yeah, the white guy quit.
Baby Inc., one of many consulting firms that help big game studios make their stories more inclusive, like giving Spider-Man a deaf girlfriend or adding a black character into Viking lore. The thing is, those modern adjustments don't always fly well with players who straight up boycott those games. And to really make sure they don't accidentally play one, there is a Steam curator list that tracks every single Sweet Baby game.
That's not the only one that there is, but yes, that one.
With 500,000 followers. Now, when that many gamers turn on you, naturally, it gets ugly. Hateful comments, angry tweets, and even death threats. And the game's dead on arrival.
I don't care. I honestly don't care. Do you think I care? I don't care. Have you noticed that less of them are talking about death threats now? Like, we did this whole thing where it's like, no, I'm not doing any death threats, guys. Now we're just like, yeah. Let's see. There's zero excuse for games being today being this garbage. I don't care how beautiful the graphics are if the gameplay and story are ass. True. No.
We're talking millions down the drain, studios going dark, and quiet cancellations.
Yep.
And the publishers, they pretend it never happened. And here's the part that doesn't add up. If so many Sweet Baby games spark backlash, why are they still in business? Why do publishers keep paying them millions for something that gamers obviously reject? Well, maybe it's because these games were never meant to please you, but to protect publishers from something more dangerous than bad reviews. A system that forces publishers to chase two masters. Investors who want one thing, and gamers who want the opposite. And the result? Games stuck in a tug of war. Now, if you want to understand why 500,000 gamers are hunting this tiny studio, let me show you the system behind it. One that everybody talks about, but only a few actually understand. And it all started with a quiet little UN report from 2004.
Oh, we're going back.
In 2001, something happened that would eventually decide which video games get made and which get cancelled. But it had nothing to do with gaming. It had to do with Enron, a $75 billion energy firm. Everyone had money in it, mostly pensions. But behind the scenes, Enron was, just like everyone else on Wall Street, hiding billions in debt and lying about profits. When the truth came out, it collapsed. In the biggest bankruptcy America had ever seen. $74 billion in value gone, including the pensions of 20,000 employees.
Mr. Lay, what would you say to the folks that used to work for your company? I'm going for it right now.
But that was just the start. The dominoes fell and one company after the other was caught in the act. Fake earnings, stolen cash, hidden debts. This wasn't just bad PR, you know? This was systemic. And people started asking the right questions. What are these companies actually doing with our money? So in 2004, the UN had an idea, a weird one. What if we gave companies a good person score? Not just profits, but
ESG. Environmental, social and governance. Yeah. The funny thing is ESG could have been used for something that's that was good, or like unions and stuff like that, but it's something that has been twisted for something even worse.
3 simple questions. Do you pollute? Do you exploit workers? Are you corrupt? They called it
Curious, can I say that again? Climate change and related risks. You need to reduce toxic releases and waste. New regulation expanding boundaries, environmental liability with regard to products and services, increase pressure by civil society to improve. These are good things. And then there's the social one where it's workplace health and safety, which is not bad. Community relations, human rights issues at company and suppliers. You can fuck with that. You can really fuck with that. That's a slippery slope. Government and community relations in the context of operations in developing countries. Increased pressure by civil society to improve performance. No. Transparency and accountability. So I would love some accountability, yeah. Leading to reputational risk if not managed properly. Corporate governance issues, board structure, and accountability, yada, yada.
Do you pollute? Do you exploit workers? Are you corrupt?
Yeah, I don't think people have a problem with E. It's the S and the and a little bit of the C that's bigger.
They called it ESG, Environmental, Social, and Governance. Not a Save the World mission, but an Avoid the Next Enron mission, Risk Management 101. But for years, that was just a PDF that no one read until 2008.
I remember
the banks burned again, this time taking entire countries with them. Public trust collapsed. Banks weren't just in trouble, they were the greedy villains. And that's when BlackRock, think of them as the final boss of money, saw an opportunity. Nobody trusts banks anymore, but what if we become the ethical bank, one that says we care and prints money?
Communism.
Suddenly, that forgotten PDF was now BlackRock's new brand. If you wanted BlackRock's money, and everyone needs BlackRock's money, you needed a high ESG score.
Yep.
And just like that, 3 letters nobody cared about became the most powerful force in business, including video games.
She's going deep. Yeah, we
But
watched
how does this bring
Dragon's
us to a
Dogma
tiny
trailer.
consulting firm here in Montreal? Well, here's where it gets interesting. This new ESG religion wasn't just for banks. In 2020, it spread across every industry like wildfire, from HR to retail to film and the military. Everybody was suddenly chasing the same invisible god, the ESG score. Square Enix even went so far and created their own ethics department.
Yes, they
The
did.
first decision,
And they're throwing that shit out as we speak.
restrict Tifa's lovely D cups.
Yeah,
because
yeah, they got backlash for that shit.
apparently D cups look unnatural in action scenes. And that was just the beginning. When COVID hit, ESG found its perfect storm. George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, Me Too.
Remember when we were talking about Anita Scarzazian and how she said that the whole fucking everybody wanted to protect a fucking an aggressor, an actual criminal, and a fentanyl addict? Yeah, this was the worst.
Two, one after another, like dominoes, perfectly timed, and gaming companies watched this tsunami coming and panicked. Xbox rolled out their product inclusion framework. Nintendo started appointing diverse board members. Activision, Sony, Ubisoft, everyone suddenly showing ESG slides to investors like kids showing report cards to parents. But here's the problem. Nobody actually knew what the hell ESG meant.
No, they did not. They were just doing what they were told.
You see, companies were not allowed to define what the E or the S truly meant. That power belonged to international rating agencies who mixed everything together and called it a healthy smoothie. Save the whales? That's worth points. Hire more women? Also points.
He's going. Bro, she is going in. I love this video. It's wild. No one talks about how Larry Fink both created the ESG system and wrote the law that led to the housing crisis, like lining up dominoes and knocking them down. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I'm glad we're having this conversation now. I wonder if every gaming studio will throw out the ESG. They've already been talking about it. If you actually watch the latest Legendary Drops video, where Legendary Drops goes to Summer Game Fest, and a lot of people didn't want to talk to him, but there was a majority of people that wanted to talk to him, saying that they're listening to us. They are 100% listening to us.
Reduce carbon? Points. It made no sense. Publishers were drowning in rules they didn't understand, terrified of losing their ESG score and BlackRock's money. So they did what every panicking executive.
Kind of reminds me of Fable when they're talking about, morality subjective unless we don't have any money.
Does. They hired consultants, an army of them. Sensitivity readers, diversity officers, narrative consultants, people whose entire job was to bulletproof games from Twitter mobs and protect that precious ESG score. Which is exactly what brings us to a tiny consulting firm here in Montreal.
So welcome to the stage, Kim Belair.
A Jew LARPer? No, I don't think he is.
Hello.
I don't think.
I'm Kim Belair. In my circles, I'm largely considered, I think, a relatively nice person. These are my dogs, Sage and Flaky.
Anybody that says that are not actually.
These are my cats, Tag and the Gray Boy. I really enjoy Lego. I collect skulls and taxidermy, and I also really like playing a lot of video games, including Elden Ring. By day, I am the crazed CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., the DEI-obsessed censorship mafia who is currently ruining and wokeifying all of the video games that you've ever played.
I'm glad you're honest.
That's
Oh, yeah, and then they go, woo. What if she came out and said, and was trying to go like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And then the crowd goes, yeah, we're definitely doing it. And now she's just like, fuck. Fuck, that's not what I was trying to. I was going to say no. I was going to lie.
After getting death threats for years. But let's rewind a little bit to 2019 when she was just a young little writer with a chip on her shoulder. Growing up, all she wanted was to write stories about people like her, people that weren't white. But during high school, she was told that her stories weren't the right stories, that only white male stories were counted as literature.
That's not actually true. A lot of make your own shit. Hold on. I just lost you guys a second. It's not actually true. Make your own shit and see if people come. That's it. If nobody comes, then your shit was shit. Or maybe just bad marketing. That's always possible as well. There's going to be an I'm going to let you in on a little secret. A lot of women don't really deal too much in the way of, you know, a majority of women don't really deal too much in the way of like storytelling. Like they do when it comes to like TV and stuff like that, but not too much when it comes to books or something like that. A lot of women steer towards whatever the men are watching, and then they'll watch whatever they want to watch. And of course, these stories are either being told or made by men or women, but a lot of the stuff is being steered towards men, not white men, men, or it could be an ethnic thing. Like if you had something where it was like King Arthur and Merlin, or if you had something that was steered towards like Black Panther, it would be steered towards like black people, or you know, King Arthur would be steered towards, you know, white people that are, you know, more into the Anglo-Saxon sort of thing. Or if you had Vikings from the History Channel, that was steered towards people that were, you know, white, or, you know, people that were, you know, Nordic and stuff like that. There's always something for someone out there. And let me add this as well. There are characters and stories that are pulling people regardless of how they look as well. Batman. I'm not rich. I'm not white. I love Batman. I see what I'm saying? Spider-Man. I don't have any spider abilities. I'm a normal dude. I'm not white, but I do like a hero. You see what I'm saying? Where it's just like, even with Super Saiyan, like even with Goku, I like Goku. I'm not a Saiyan. So this whole idea that it's like, if you want to make something that's entirely your own, then make it, but don't latch yourself onto other things and change it and twist it into yours. You had the whole Forspoken thing. That shit didn't work out. It didn't.
So for years, she adapted.
And I did that for years. And I spent like
There's no marginalized authors. There's no like, oh man, only a white man. It's a complete lie. It's all in her fucking head. It's all in her fucking head, and she's just being a moronic and a weirdo. Her shit didn't sell, by the way. She was you mean to tell me what about the white ladies that make all those romance and murder books? Murder She Wrote and shit. You mean we came up to her house and said stop reading and writing? No, we're not. This ain't the 1920s. It's like, no, she had that ability. You're living in a privileged society, a privileged world, a first world country, Canada-ish, yeah. And then you think that, oh man, I can't do it because there's all these white dudes. You're a fucking liar. If you could never tell he is a Jew with his lips, he's dropping eyes. That's gay. That's fucking gay, Mew. I don't think about that shit. I just want to hear what the man has to say. That's too gay. I don't think about his lips.
Actual years just writing about white men.
Eventually, she broke out and built Sweet Baby Inc., promising to help studios tell more diverse stories. On paper, a noble mission. But here...
This is why MJ was the superhero and the black guy was the superhero. Peter Parker is dead. I mean, he's not dead, but he's dead.
Were noble turned tactical. Her strategy of going about it wasn't to inspire change,
nope,
but to force it.
Go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them
with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
Terrify them with exactly what publishers were afraid of the most, losing their ESG scores, with headlines that could tank their entire stock price. So they paid up, and Sweet Baby landed big-name clients with big blockbuster games, not to tell better stories, but to bulletproof their launch from stock-tanking headlines. But bulletproofing launches wasn't enough for Sweet Baby. They wanted to reprogram the entire gaming audience.
We cater them the way that we cater to like a picky baby. We feed them the same thing that we know that they love, and we keep on feeding it. We're like, here you go, you love it, eat this, eat this, eat this. They
eat the slop.
React as a picky baby would, which is be like, oh no, thank you. That what we're doing is creating an entire nation of picky babies, just in case these picky babies don't want to play our games. You're never going to innovate. You're never going to change things. You're just going to keep feeding the picky baby. And we can.
I mean, she's right. She's never going to innovate. She's right. She's never going to innovate.
Not continue to try to create art under a system that is going to bar innovation for fear of a picky baby throwing a tantrum.
She's right. She can't create.
That was the pivot. Gamers weren't gamers anymore. They were obstacles. And Kim's job was to re-educate them, even if it meant rewriting the rules of reality.
I once worked on a project where they had an all-white cast, and they expressed their desire, like, okay, we need to mix it up a bit. How about this character's kind of like stereotypically French? And I was like, can we at least make them a person of color? And they said, oh.
I like how she starts off with this like she immediately goes into this racism arc. You know, you saw that? It's like, how about we have a French guy and he's just dual wielding 2 baguettes? And I'm like, what? How about we have a black guy and he goes, hey, yo, dog, and he's gay. Yo, dog. And I'm like, everything was set in motion. Why don't you just have a regular Frenchman? Maybe he tells a couple of jokes there. Why don't you add a black person and he's just like, let's say he's a bit sensitive and he's one of the big soldiers and he doesn't like to be touched and you know, he doesn't like to play no games or something like that. Like if you're making like a sort of squad or something, like one Frenchie makes a couple of jokes, one black dude, big dude doesn't talk that much, and then you have a few white dudes here and there, and then maybe have one hot like fucking like white woman, and then she's just like, I don't know, a bit of a rapscallion, but she's hot. Perfect. It would have been fucking perfect. But she's over here like, let's have a French guy, and he goes, oh, bonjour, bonjour. And I'm like, are we just a joke to you? We're just a joke. We're just a joke. He's like, yo, put a French guy in there. He's like, that's cool, awesome. We can give him, you know, a bit of a mustache. He's got clean hair. He's pretty cool. Give him a dual-wield baguette. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that, Karen. I'm not gonna do that. That's fucking culture appropriation. I'm not. That's stupid. That's everybody's gonna think that's stupid.
Oh no, that would be weird. They're already French.
That was the crusade, making French people not white. To gamers, this wasn't consulting anymore. It was ideological enforcement.
Yep.
And Sweet Baby's employees only confirmed it, openly calling to burn the games industry to the ground or to shoot down white male lead gamers.
They can never create or innovate. They can only destroy
ideas. Kim might not have endorsed those tweets, but by then it didn't matter. The mask had slipped, because now the question wasn't what publishers were making, it was who they were protecting themselves from. Certainly not angry gamers, but angry shareholders. But here's the thing about serving 2 masters. Eventually, you lose both. And gamers, they were about to show the world what 500,000 customers could do.
It's more than 500,000.
The response was instant and brutal. every game Sweet Baby touched became a battlefield. Starting with Alan Wake 2, a new black female lead was introduced, and gamers lost their minds blaming Sweet Baby. Remedy's creative director, however, denied it outright, saying she was always meant to be black. But it didn't matter. Despite having sold over 2 million copies, Alan Wake was no longer Alan Wake, but Alan Woke.
Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it.
I'm so glad she brought that up. I was like, where's Alan Wake, and why is there a black lady complaining about white women?
And then came Spider-Man 2, Miles dating a deaf girlfriend, a pride flag. And while the game itself was solid, the story felt like it had other priorities.
Bro, Peter Parker was destroyed. Bro, there was so much. Bro,
presentation.
You remember when I told you about the whole Venom thing and how Venom, the camera, Insomniac made it look like MJ was getting, you know, was sucking Venom's dick? That was a Sweet Baby thing. Because let me remind you guys, Kim Belair wants to get dicked down by fucking Bowser. Okay, you think I forgot about that? I can't forget about that shit. That shit's warped in my brain now. Can't do it.
Representation.
She mentions how BlackRock execs bragging about changing behaviors and personalities during Who. I actually have something to show after all of this too.
Presentation.
Yeah.
And once again, Sweet Baby was in the crosshairs. Maybe not for the pride flag, that was Insomniac's doing, but for everything else. But nothing compared to the Suicide Squad disaster. Years of development, hundreds of millions in budget, but only remembered for one thing, Mrs. Freeze. She was gender swapped. She wore a kindergarten pride outfit, and almost overnight, Mrs. Freeze became the Rainbow Ice Queen of inclusion.
Here's the thing. I'm all for pride. Like nobody's questioning that. But this has got to be one of the most kindergartner art experiment outfits I've ever seen.
Sweet Baby didn't even design the character, but again, it didn't matter. They were guilty by association. But here's where things got murkier, because even when Sweet Baby was not involved, the same pattern emerged over and over and over again.
So, I'm non-binary. What does that mean? It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
Dragon Age, Concord, Forspoken, Square Enix, $100 million disaster that sold so badly, their president had to apologize to investors for its sales have been rather lackluster.
Yeah, no shit.
It was always the same pattern. Checkbox diversity, preachy dialogue, dead game. But despite the pattern, publishers kept doubling down. Why?
The way games are funded, you don't use your own money. Even EA, games are hugely expensive to make. They're upwards of $250, sometimes $600 million. It's for certain live games. It's incredibly how expensive they are. And to do that, your CFO is your best friend.
Yeah, and when a game costs more than a Hollywood blockbuster, you stop caring about what gamers want, and you start caring about
This is why indies and
investors
AAs are so low.
Namely, ESG scores. So gamers did what they always do. They get organized. In February 2024, the infamous Sweet Baby Inc. Detected list launches on Steam. A simple list, not to harass, but to inform, like an ingredient label on food. And then Elon found it. The world's richest man calling Sweet Baby straight up an evil blight on the gaming industry. 5 words that turned the gaming controversy into global news. And Kim, well, she leaned into it.
By day, I am the crazed CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., the DEI-obsessed censorship mafia who is currently ruining and...
You're a disgusting infestation upon the world. You had an opportunity in your life to make something that was great, not only for you, but also for the people around you. But so you were so upset that your shit didn't sell that you decided to change your way of thinking, which honestly, I got kind of respect for somebody that's able to to spread their tendrils on the gaming industry like that. I could respect the hustle for that, but I do not respect you for coming into my fucking space and fucking up my shit. Go fuck yourself.
Okifying all of the video games that you've ever played.
Well, she wasn't laughing. To her, this was not criticism. It was a full-blown, coordinated harassment campaign. Death threats, bomb threats, her employees driven offline, and everyone kept saying the same thing. Sweet Baby is killing games.
They will claim that you are rich, that you are backed by, shadowy cabals, government orgs. They claim you have the ability to force their favorite studios to bend to your whim, rather than the truth, which is that studios and teams hire us to make stories better.
Shadowy cabals, government orgs. Her co-founder David Badar found it almost amusing. Detractors would rather believe there's a shadowy cabal forcing them to put this stuff in games. They'd rather believe a make-believe fairy tale than accept the truth. A shadowy cabal controlling the industry? Not quite. But 500,000 gamers tracking Sweet Baby? They were sniffing around the right tree. They just blamed the wrong branch.
Ghost in the Shell, say what?
Meet Weird Ghosts, a Canadian fund that only invests in the right kind of game studios, the kind where 50% of founders check a diversity box. The non-profit arm, Baby Ghosts, hands out $25,000 grants. Not for good games, not for innovation, but for demographics. One of their star recipients? Of course, Sweet Baby Inc. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't some venture capitalist's pet project. It's your money. Tax dollars funding video game consultants.
No, this is in Canada. No, this is in Canada. Oh, thank God. It's in Canada. It's in Canada. Oh, thank God. It's Canada. You got to work on that.
No conspiracy whatsoever. Just a simple paper trail anybody can follow.
We got Somalians. You got Sweet Baby Inc. over there in Canada.
Government money, Weird Ghost, Baby Ghost, Sweet Baby, turning funds into ideology. But the most ironic part, those people running this network were Gamergate veterans. Remember 2014, when gamers accused...
Fuck you! Sorry.
Accused the media of colluding to protect developers from criticism? When gaming journalists declared gamers are dead and the audience became the enemy? Those same journalists now run the funding network. Weird Ghosts, Baby Ghosts, Sweet Baby Inc. So if you're still wondering why 500,000 gamers are tracking Sweet Baby, it's not because of one tweet or one character, it's because to them, Sweet Baby is the final evolution of a system that declared war on its own customers. But here's the plot twist. This empire is crumbling. Square Enix watched their profits crater 70%. Their response? Fire the consultants. New mission statement. Unforgettable experiences and short fun and a promise to engage honestly with their players. In other words, less optics and more gameplay. Even BlackRock is backing out. Larry Fink admitted
I had this video for you, but I guess she's gonna show it.
It cost his firm $4 billion. And he doesn't even use the term anymore. ESG has been weaponized by the far left and the far right, he said. I'm ashamed of being part of this conversation.
You started it, bitch!
Of course, Larry's not giving up. He's just rebranding.
Yeah, he's just rebranding.
ESG investing seems to be getting a new look as the trend faced growing political criticism, but it seems there's still a lot of excitement focused on the E in ESG, just under a new name, transition investing.
Same religion, new branding. And that,
what's it called?
Not Sweet Baby. That's the real culprit in this Game of Thrones, branding. Because underneath every label is the same impossible promise, infinite growth in a finite world. But that's an impossibility. You cannot sell more copies than there are gamers, than there are hours in a day, than there is money in wallets. But every quarter, investors
far left?
want
You
more.
mean the left?
So maybe the real transition we need isn't economic, it's philosophical. Because gaming wasn't supposed to need consultants and diversity scorecards, it was supposed to be simple and fun. An escape with hot women, with mysterious lore,
I like the fact that she said that.
Without pronouns, just bosses and blood. And maybe, just maybe, that's where we're headed.
The fact that a hot chick is saying this makes me feel really good right now.
Not because Sweet Baby failed, but because publishers remember one thing: that gamers aren't picky babies. They're customers.
She has a video about Snoop Dogg is everything wrong with gaming. Bro, I'll this is a good bro. Shout out to the informed gamer, bro. Definitely give her a like. I'm subbing, bro. I totally want to talk about Snoop Dogg, bro. I'm over here thinking to myself, it's like, yeah, she's definitely talking about Sweet Baby, and also the fact that BlackRock said this. He said, show you, yeah, because I want to watch that video later.
Era, a failed experiment. The ESG, the DEI, the kind of push for that. When you talk about things now, you talk in a practical sense, what we can do, what we can get done. Looking back at that, how do you see it?
Society moves, the pendulum moves all the time. In BlackRock's cases, we are responsible for managing money for everybody. And even today, as you said, maybe these, renewables are less talked about it. I can tell you right now, we have many investors worldwide are investing in renewables, trying to emphasize solar and other things like that. We're working with Occidental Petroleum right now to building the best carbon capture factories in Texas right now. So do I believe the pendulum 5 years ago was too far? Yes. Do I believe we're more pragmatic? I'm personally more pragmatic too. And I believe.
But do you think BlackRock pushed some companies a little bit further left than you thought?
Yeah, it was never our intention, because our job is to be, I got to be a fiduciary to everybody who gives us money. Our responsibility, Brett, is to make sure
picked that up.
If one of our investors wants to invest 100% in hydrocarbons in Texas, I'm investing 100% of the money.
You're changing the subject.
But if another state fund wants us to invest in, let's say, all green energy, we're going to do that. It's their money. But today, because of AI,
he even knows he's changing the subject.
Overwhelming need for power and electricity. It can't just be one way right now. It can't just be hydrocarbons. If you see what China is doing right now, China is rapidly building more nuclear than any other country in the world. They have the largest solar fields in the world, yet they're the biggest importer of gas. And
you mean to tell me China, even though it's a communist country that has no political bullshit whatsoever, DEI, they don't even like gay shit over there in China. They don't pull that shit. You mean so China gets the hot, cool games, they get the solar power, the stuff that you want, and your thought was, man, let's make everything gay. And you thought you could be better than China by doing that? So China had this idea of like, logically, we need to focus on renewable energy, solar power, and using our nuclear facilities for something greater than just weapons. And this nigga over here said, what if we made Tifa's tits smaller? How much money did we lose? Did we lose? 4 billion. I think he said 4 billion. What a fucking waste of space. What a fucking waste of space. Oh my god, bro. What a fucking waste of space. Okay, we need to talk about this. Unbelievable, man. China's over there like, yo, we need to work on renewable energy and all these good things. And then Fisk is like, bro, they got some good ideas over there in China. You know what we need to do? Carbon emissions and gay shit. And I'm like, bro, what are we doing? They all talk about China with so much jealousy. Have you noticed? They all want the control mechanism like China. Well, it's because it's funny to me that they want to they want to be better, or they want to be better, or I don't think they want to control China. I mean, of course, anybody would like China, but I don't think they want to control China. I think their whole idea is that they want to be better than China or have more money than China. A lot of people are very ambitious, I think. And yes, they're jealous about China as well, but they never consider how China came to be. And their only thing is like, well, we need to be just as communist as them. And I'm like, no, what is there? Think about it in a values perspective, how you could be better than China. Those kids over there, they actually focus on their schoolwork. The kids over there, they actually clean themselves. You got to go bar for bar with that if you want to have things that are better, like have a better, a game than China. But they don't think about that. Their only thought process was like, man, how do we make Dr. Freeze gay and an Asian woman? And I'm bro, this guy oh my god, bro, that's what a fucking retard, bro. Anyway, let's get back to it. All right. Okay. We gotta talk about this one is pertaining to a lot of what Microsoft is. I think it's mostly focusing on Microsoft. Yeah. China is not communist. I actually agree with some of what they do. They're communist. They're communist. They're communist. For example, human rights, according to, isn't individual rights, but right of the people to not be burdened from the outside. They're communists, dude. Have you noticed that in China, a lot of people live in apartments than in an actual house? That's because they like it that way. They like it when they pack people within houses, kind of like how Russia does it, where Russia's just like, listen, some people will have more money than another person, but ultimately what they want to do is just put people in apartments and then just pretty much like just like how Russia has the whole thing with their buildings where everything is just an apartment and everything. How is China not communist? They have a credit score that impacted on you, saying negative things about them online. Also, when it comes to family, when it comes to reputation and family in China, it is so fucking crucial. This is why they don't break out in fights over in China, because it's just like, oh, your son did this and had a fight while he was drunk, so we're gonna have to deduct a few things because your son. So everybody in your family is going to get impacted because your son was being stupid or your daughter was being stupid. So grandma, dad, mom, everybody's gonna get infected. Thanks. There are some things that I like about China. There's some things I like about Russia. Like the fact that the whole gay thing, they don't tolerate that over there. I don't want that. It is what it is. But do not deal with randos. Still stuck. I'm still stuck on that. I do not deal with randos. Can't believe that's said in Fable. Oh yeah, happy heterosexual Pride Month, everybody. Happy heterosexual. There you go. Yeah, I respect the fact that their streets are clean too. Up, get back to it. I'm ready to talk about it now. Speaking of boobs, let's talk about this. All right. Speaking of boobies, hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy. Warriors and Wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We're here to talk about Microsoft, Xbox, and everything that is pertaining to pretty much what. If you have an Xbox right now or are thinking of getting an Xbox, I want you to know something that is actually very important, especially for people who want to have not only freedom of expression but freedom to escape. Because we all know that the games of the older, generation are a lot better than the ones that we got now. Microsoft doesn't want curvy women in games, warns developers against certain body proportions. This is 2 years ago. This is 2 years ago. There's a whole ESG sort of DEI bullshit that we're talking about. They have a whole DEI section within their website. One particular being, this is from Microsoft's new gaming for everyone product inclusive framework. This is the song that doesn't end. It's been like 10 years and they're still complaining about video game boobs. And here it is right here. Are you right here? Are you reinforcing any negative gender stereotypes? Are you unnecessarily introducing gender and gender barriers into your code or design, much like Fable? Are you creating playable female characters that are equal in skill and ability to their male peers? Are your female characters equipped with clothing and armor that fits their task? Do they have exaggerated body proportion? Exaggerated? You mean people that actually, exercise? Those attractive women? When the story allows, do you show male characters who display a full range of emotions, including joy, sadness, and vulnerability? Yes, men being vulnerable. Again, they are trying to force you to be vulnerable. Yet again, it is disgusting. Nobody likes this. This is what Fable has. This is what it is. Everybody looks retarded. The top left one, less so, but everybody looks retarded. Looks absolutely abhorrent. It's just wrong. So we're gonna keep on going back. Past it. Okay. Let's see. The exact terminology on the X page asks, are you reinforcing any negative gender stereotypes? Are your female characters equipped with clothing and armor that fits their task? So that means titty armor. Yeah, you got to cut that shit. So this is the shit that we've been fighting for a while. I don't know why they're fighting that Borderlands. Borderlands had a different amount of characters. A lot of people were upset about Stellar Blade. A lot of people were, well, I wouldn't say a lot of people. It's just activists. And they also are doing it towards Cortana. Of course, you can tell right here with Cortana. Who the fuck is this? This is some lady that's cosplaying as Cortana. Looks absolutely atrocious. Of course, Gears of War did the same thing. And I like how Mugen Lord was like, well, they got some ugly characters in Gears of War. No, this was the staple. We had 3 or 4 girls in the Gears of War area that looked top notch, that were hot as hell, and this is what we got. A man with a fucking broccoli hairstyle. This is what we got now. I'm not going to hear any bitch bullshit from anybody. CI Games is doing well. Yes, of course. Of course, everybody remember Gears of War 5? And anybody remember this? I remember this. You think I forgot about this? I didn't forget about this. Why would I forget about this? It's all bullshit. And it's gonna come crumbling down. This is from this is not towards Xbox, but it's towards, you know, Mary Jane and you know, not Stellar Blade, but Spider-Man 2. The developer said we had two choices. He told IGN, we could say, all right, we'll make it easy and just not do it. And everybody would go, great, no MJ mission, no Mary Jane mission. Or we could say, hey, we've talked about showing the world from all different angles. We're going to make her moments better. We're going to take on the challenge. We're going to make people like playing her. Does this sound familiar? ESG score right up the roof. This is money. They don't give a fuck about MJ. They just care about the money that they're gonna get for making MJ more progressive. We pick and choose our spots. We knew we had to make her more of a proactive, capable person. And if she's a little OP, I don't give a shit. She's fine. I don't care. That sounds like more money to me. Does that sound like more money to me? It's not. Yeah, we getting that money, son. So I felt like it would be it would be taking the easy way out if we didn't make her playable to the point where I said, we're gonna do it. I don't care. We'll cut other stuff. We'll cut other stuff. Wow. Because it's important to show her to be a capable hero. She's not a hero. She's just a woman. End of story. And this is what we've been getting this whole time. Fable, Gears of War, Fable, all of this. All of this is just wrong. It's just bad. It needs to go. Does anybody remember South of Midnight? I remember South of Midnight. What we have here is a person that used to work for South of Midnight, that one game where it's like stop motion and the characters look like they were like made out of wood. Well, this person right here, Anima Lune, she says that right here. Oh man, I passed it. She says right here, I've worked on a couple of productions for Xbox, and I can say that it's all absolutely true. They do it on purpose. It's highly political. Highly political. This ends the debate. Western devs are either captured by politics or simply lack the skills to pull this off. Probably both. That's what I said. I'm so playing through all of the Resident Evil games. What a fantastic character. They knew how to pull off. Resident Evil knew how to pull it off. Oh, she's a Christian? Awesome. The Jews are not going to like this one. But yes, great job. Absolutely fucking great job with Capcom and Resident Evil. Listen, Capcom's ESG scores aren't doing that good. And sooner or later, they're going to change the word from ESG to probably ES or just E. But we're going to find that out, whatever the new name is. But they said that they lost $4 billion fucking dollars through by doing the whole ESG shit. And if they want to lose more money, by all means, do it. Do it. I'm ready for it. I say do it. Do it. You think that I want more of this? No, I don't want more of this. But you know what I do want? I want my enemies to fucking suffer, bro. I love it when I love it when developers that I hate work for 8 years, 10 plus years if you're BioWare, and then they fuck that shit up and then they waste their fucking year. I love it. It fuels me, bro. I waited. So this is okay. So no, I love it. The MJ in that Spider-Man 2 game felt a pull back the curtains to what we expected to be true. I'm glad that Capcom stopped playing with the Resident Evil series and instead just decided to give people exactly what they wanted. They're going all in for the audience. I can't wait for Resident Evil 6. Wonder what Sheva's gonna look like. I hope she looks good. But yeah, 100%. And I like the fact that even though they do the remake and they have a different design for the remake outfits, they give you, like, you can earn through CP, you can get the OG outfit in the game, not buying in the game. So it's just like, oh, you don't like this. So in the new Resident Evil Veronica, you'll have this new Resident Evil Veronica look for Claire, but I'm pretty sure once you get enough like points within the game, you can get her old school look where she, you know, has that whole midriff. But that's all I wanted to say in regards to this. What an absolute shit show that they put us in. This is what they put us in. Never fucking forget, guys. None of this, they cannot lie to you anymore. They cannot lie to you anymore. 100%. They can't. So you know what they do now, right? Insults. Insults is their new thing. Insults is a good gooner bait. What, by the way, what's wrong with people fapping? If somebody wants to fap, get out your system. But I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It is a video game, and when you're playing a video game, you have to look at the game, not just hear it, not just see it. I mean, not just look at it or hear it, but you have to look at the game. Look at your character, the way you're designed. You know, are there jiggle physics, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? These sort of things fucking matter, and they don't. And there's only two types of developers that actually are in our way. The ones that care about money, and they'll just take the ESG score, which is Insomniac, and the ones that care more about the politics. That's Gears of War and Fable and all that bullshit. So I'm glad to see this. I can't wait for the day that Sweet Baby Inc. I bet Sweet Baby Inc. had more than 16 fucking employees in the past, because they had more than one co-founder of Sweet Baby Inc. and one of them just left. So yes, what we're doing is the right path. Keep on speaking your mind. Say what you gotta say. It's like none of you should be silent at this point. Close your wallets. Keep talking. Keep going. Keep going. And even when we get everything that we want, keep talking. That's the only way we'll succeed. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Okay. Quite funny that Veilguard is the game that broke it. Everything we currently come about on Veilguard, all from the purple lighting. Yeah, that lighting, that really set me off. The fact that I try to look up a video from Veilguard and I'm just like, I can't do it. You guys got kind of scared when I did that too. You guys got real scared. You guys were like, oh, I really wish you didn't do this. Really just wish you didn't do this. Okay. All right, we're gonna be doing some playtests. First game that we're gonna try to do is Fall. Try that game. See how it is. Appreciate everybody being here for the rants. We're gonna play some games. Got 2 playtests. We're gonna play this and then Outward 2 after this. I want to test this game. Oh. It is funny considering I didn't start paying attention until Inquisition. Yeah, I see what you mean by Inquisition. Rest in peace, Dragon Age. Yeah. Fuck Mark Dara. Piece of shit. Gotta contemplate the shit. Pile of shit. Okay. Welcome to Welcome to Engine Fall closed playtest. Engine Fall is set in a ravaged world where the rail network is humanity's last refuge. While most live on-board colossal Titan trains, some bold survivors have escaped to become free railers. Nomads who roam the Titan train to train on a constant hunt for resources and a place to call home. Continue. Okay. Are they all medium? Great character. Body type. Oh, great. Hold on a second. There you go. That's better. It's engine fall. Oh, head type. Nice. Oh. Another ES. Fun. Play Outward too. Please, Outward, do not play games with me. Please, Outward. Please, Outward. Not play games with me, Outward. Not doing that game anymore. Oh. I'm not muted. Full screen. Play mode. Audio was in and out for a moment. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Global illumination. I can do it all. The world of RI is ruthless to the underprepared. Tutorials recommended to learn the basics and unique mechanics. Here's a tutorial. Oh. Rival. Welcome to Outward 2 tutorial. You can learn in any order from hub to follow the intended route. Follow the red carpet. Forest. Inventory. Alright. Backpacks allow you to carry more things than your pockets. Some backpacks have special sockets for specific equipment like weapons, tent kits, and lanterns. You can toggle on and off lantern equipped socket and lantern. The items stored in the sockets do not add to the overall weight you carry. Okay. Okay. Hold it like that. Open offhand, and that's gonna go into the bag. Throw it on the ground. Okay, I'll figure it out later. All items have a weight, and some also have durability. Weapons and armor's durability go down when hitting hit, while food and ingredients rot with time. Okay. Pretty sure not the life potion. Wine. Okay. Technically, I can take it all. Shield and an iron mace. For that, over the other one. Shield bash. Nice animation, but damn, you're slow. Okay, so stealth. Running. Alright, Tekla. Yep, okay. Migrant cowl. Any clothes would be better than the clothes that I got. Added headband, earbud. Alright, this way. Outward 1 had bad lighting, but this is much better. Lock on enemies. Press quick press of main hand results in a simple attack while holding it for longer will perform a special attack depending on the weapon. Offhand and main attack. Left hand weapon. Note that you can use offhand with two-handed weapons to perform different attacks. Okay, so this brings up, okay. How do you lock on? Oh, there we go. Tab is lock on. Okay. Easy. Oh, arrows. They got bullets. Fucking serious? We got guns in the. Oh shit! Flintlock. Picked up sand. Iron chakra. Ribbons. Yay. Short bow. We got, alright. Painting mace. Potion. I kind of appreciate the fact that they're not showing us the weapons and just giving us wooden shit. Of course, I'm picking up the fucking gray sword. Get bust over. Okay, reloading. Okay, we're pointing. Pointing. Pointing does nothing. Oh, are we blocking? We are blocking. Okay. So what's the button to shoot? Check. Space. Input. Wow. Handbag, interact. Not really giving me much. Oh shit. Oh, you gotta hold both of the buttons at the same time. Okay. Okay, that's how you put the weapon away and then back out. What was the, I was able to shoot before. Double tap? Oh, it's double tap. Okay, I'm curious as to how do you do the bow and arrow? A lot easier. Yeah, what if I want to just aim? There we go. No interaction with the dummy. That sucks. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna aim at him. Okay, I don't think I can aim. No. Okay, at least I understand those yet. Okay, so you gotta lock on. What's this ribbon? I'll give you a point for creativity, but I'm docking a point for how gay it is. Okay. Leave that shit for the woman. Ooh, what? What? Okay. All right. Well, we know what we want to do. Oh, wait. You collect those? Oh shit, you're better than what's that game's name? Standard? Okay. All right. Stability bar is just under the health bar. This represents their balance, which lowers. When the stability bar reaches 50%, enemies will be interrupted and stagger by 50%. When empty, they will fall to the ground. Keep in mind that all above this all applies to you. Yep. Felt like a bag of potatoes. Okay, alright. What the fuck was that whip thing? It's for girls. I'll leave that weapon there. Okay. Lock him. Okay. That's understandable. What's this? Fire rag. Oh, ragged. Okay, that's your stamina. Gotta remember the stamina. Sign it to a quick slot. Oh, nice. That is the most sorry effect for fire, but I'll take it. You on... Okay, so the fire rag is specifically meant for that. Okay, alright. Get home at 5 o'clock and I take my stuff out. Nice cold beer. Oh, I could use one. I could use one, but... Okay, I think I pretty much understand what's going on. Let's play the main game. Solo. Normal game mode. Hardcore? Nice. Starting location. The new crown jewel of the heroic kingdom of Levant. City of opportunity where one can rise to the highest of highs or fall into the lowest of lows. Vagrants like you litter the dark corners of the shining city, doing whatever it takes to survive another day. Oh, these are not available. Okay, so we just got this one. Criminal. Fuck it, I'll be a criminal. A brute. Strength is what matters. But what other ones are here? Crafty. Cowardly. Bookworm. Oath. You can be stupid, stubborn. Be a hoarder. Oh, that's nice. They make a whole paragraph by the choices I make. That's cool. How do you want me to play as a grandma? What the fuck is that identity? Oh, okay. Good. Thank God. At least they know what is male and female. Thank God. Thank God. Good. What's the boobage on the woman? Controller. Vanish. Skin texture. Good enough. What's this? Detail 1? Oh, hair? Oh, hell no. Ew, 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 ew. Vitiligo? Of course. The hell is that? Oh, you're like a fucking maniac. They got a burn mark and shit. Oh, like dry burn mark, acne. Body scars. Body hairs. Yeah, no hair. Detail. What else we got? Oh, it's just the number 2. I can work with all of this trash. I can work with this. Eyes. Oh, we're on drugs? Yeah, no thank you. Same as the other one? Okay, gotcha. Too many presets, dude. They won't let people like do their own thing. Is that a female Brock Lesnar? One's good. One maybe? Hey, get off that face. Oh shit, abuse. Abuse! Vitiligo because, yep. Tattoos. Sure. Finally, female. That's better than the previous game. This one. What was the other one? This one has the blush, but it's like a heavy blush. Mouth mommy? Probably. Where's the hair? There it is. Trash, 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 trash. Maybe. Not bad. First off, start with hair color. Facial cut? Stop. There you go. Hair add-ons. There you go. Not bad. What are we changing? Oh, it's the fun in the back. Yeah, no. Shape of what? Skin color, texture, detail, shape. That. I think that's fine. Hey Mark, how you doing? Great stream for today and looking forward to the next one. See you, man. Let's check it out.
The new crown jewel of the heroic kingdom of Levant.
Water
Fresh
looks like
built,
trash.
untested,
But all right.
and hungry for history. A city forged for those willing to climb, and for those ready to fall. When I crossed the threshold into godhood, I didn't expect to be instrumental in bringing this bastion into being. But it has been 25 years now, and I can finally witness the sum of all those efforts. War teaches you to adapt and thrive, and creation is no different. Ingenuity, creativity, and passion all pooling at the center of this city of change. At its core, the Bastion is the apex of all the hard labor Levant has endured, paired with the heartfelt zeal of my dear husband. I watch over it all, yet my gaze can only reach so far. There's an inkling at the back of my mind, a whisper that tells me the mistakes of our past may return to haunt us, even here, at this new frontier.
Alien Isolation on Nightmare. Nice. Oh god. I just got here. I don't know what's going on. I'm here. Pick up splint. Are you injured and you're still working? Snatching shit. Ruffle. I accidentally put everything. see the new scenes of Alien Isolation? I did. It's good. Hole? I think there's a food meter down here. I don't think I needed that, but all right. Good to see you standing. It is not how you entered my clinic. Human anatomy is resilient. To be so small and yet so strong, remarkable. Apologies, I digress. How are you doing? No dizziness, no nausea? What happened to me? Uncertain, you were left injured at our doorstep. Debt sabotage, the reason for your certain situation is unknown. But you are safe now. You'll remain safe for as long as you are here. I'm fine, I think. Splendid, then you may be on your way. We need the beds for our next patient. Before you leave, there's something you should know. The person who dropped you off said that some of your belongings have gone missing. Was there anything of value in your bags? I said something. Personal items, sentimental value, yes, but also worth silver. A local pawnbroker, a man called Dulac. You should start there, but expect a hefty price to get those back. We have work for coin. You need to get started. Well, I'm open for work. What's up? You have a man here intoxicated, needs immediate assistance. Cannot leave his side without Radiant Lily to finish the antidote. He might be lost. There's enough death around, too much sickness. We need to help as much as we can. Files can be found to the west of the city on a small outcrop, a beautiful vantage point. Careful when handling the flower. Unique opportunity is a high combustibility when dry. Wait for rain. Would hate to see you back as a patient again, or worse. Do not forget your personal belongings or what remains of them. Your backpack is here. Okay, so I can only pick it up when it starts raining. Okay. Oh, the music back. Back up. Back up that music. Linen cloth. Food. Ice rack recipe. We'll start stealing shit. Iron dagger, I could sell that. Dump me in. Okay. Foliage is up. Be good. View distance a little bit down. No, I'm not gonna do recommended. Fuck out of here. That's better. Oh shit, blacksmithing. Don't mind me, just grabbing some stuff. You can just take whatever you want. Wait. What if they're gonna add voice acting later on? It's a lot bigger than the previous game. Said west, right? Oh, that was the thing? I wanted to get out of the city because I'm not going to deal with 500 different things. I want to do one mission. Start from there. Probably up there. I think I gotta wait until it rains. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Caravans and people will be walking around the school. I don't think that's the way to go up. I think it's the other way. Probably up there. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Come on, boy. I don't know you to run away. Okay, so there's like a fear thing. Run away? What the hell is that even gonna do? Oh, I need a pickaxe. I don't think that rag did anything. Whoa! Who the fuck? Were you just walking around? Fuck you. Get the bannock. Thick loaf. I'll take it. Take it all. Are you? Oh, that's a nice, that's a good weapon. You fucking bitch! They just walk around? These people just picked me up. Felling axe cannot be equipped? Why? Just flint. Receding. Okay, so that's getting healed. Okay. Where's the recipes? It probably cannot be equipped because I'm in this area. Maybe. Let me get out of the way area. Nice map, but not where I'm at. Is that the world map or? Is that a hot air balloon? Cannot equip it. But I can equip the hammer. Cannot equip two daggers at the same time? What are we doing? What are we doing that we can't equip the two daggers? I remember you, bitch. Bitch! Give me that, give me that! I'm overburdened. Fine. Can't use that. Get rid of it. Can't use that. I'm using the spear. I cannot equip the spear. Why? Food helps me in different ways, but when it comes to getting healed and taking fuck, move. Yeah, that's the place right there. Okay. So I can't use that. I can't use that. The whole idea that you can't use the weapon is fucking weird. Got a lot of food. Go away? I think they did. I needed to go this way anyway. Scratch the bleeding. Yeah, once you hit that halfway mark, you gotta take that. Oh shit. I almost fucking bled out. Turkey, fried fish. Yeah, so this that jerky healing me right now. So you gotta read the tooltips. Not every food is gonna be healing you. Where's the no lantern? No lantern? We hide. Oh shit. A bad night's going. Yeah, we're getting healed. Gather wood too. Not yet. If I had a bow and arrow, that'd be great. See if I can pick up on them. Nice size. Nope. Itch. Need to find a campsite or something. Oh, I gathered some nut. Going. What the hell is that? Like a meteor? Oh yeah, we're gaming now. Oh. Marble. Oh shit. My stamina was gone. So when I reach the halfway mark, my stamina turns. I have a great deal of stamina compared to like the last game. The last game I had shitty at. Those. I think my stamina is half because my character probably is tired. Ooh. No. That over there. Is that a wasp's nest? Are you fucking serious? Oh no. Anyone hear me? Help. Back. Oh, he's got armor. go. There was another enemy over here. Can I make them fight each other? Let's check. Come on. It's working. So they're... Oh, are they gonna fight each other? I just need to get out of line of sight. I just gotta get out of line of sight. There we go. All run. All right. All right. All run. Run. I'm back. Gotta be another enemy. 'Cause he's gonna come back, right? Yep. Is that a big boy? It's a big boy. Oh, hey. Come this way. All right, he doesn't run that far. What game is this? Outward 2. Come on. That health bar keeps on getting snug. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's hurting them. It's hurting them. It's hurting them. Yo, that's some crazy fucking damage. That's some crazy fucking damage. Fuck. Woo! Cheat the system. Give me your shit. What do you mean I can't have your loot? I can have your clothes? I have this though. Woo! Oh, got his hammer. Out of his hammer. Are you serious? What? Okay. Testing. What? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that thing alone. I'm not touching that thing until it gets fixed. Yeah. All right. It was there for a second, but I'm gonna deal with that thing later. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, it crashed as soon as I got a weapon. The game crashed. Fuck that game. I'll see you guys next time. Who should we probably raid over here? Yeah, we'll raid him. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry about that, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.